Club Fox, the place to be in Redwood City. Shauny B, how you doing, sir?
Word.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the big gig. This is the big birthday gig. Two of your bands. You did realize before we started that you're going to be on stage all night, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Quarter Blood Technique, and you are with the Blackstone Funk Revival.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What are we going to see tonight?
Double bill. We're going to go from hard rock to funk rock.
And I gotta say, I love that. I love that. Nobody does that anymore.
No,
you know?
man, they're a bunch of snobs. This music can only go with this music, and that music can only, yeah.
Right.
You don't get down like that.
You're like limiting your audience then.
Yeah.
When that happens, right?
Yeah.
Introduce me to these fine gentlemen.
This is Christian Houston. This is the keyboard player over here. Magic Fingers over here. And
I've seen you in the video, actually.
Tony.
Yeah, that's cool.
T2X, Tony Providence. I've been working with this guy from, band called Pain Days, Planet B days.
All right.
Over 25 years.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, this is it. This is the truck right here.
Well, you were saying that like the rehearsals, like that's the thing, is getting everybody to. So how many people are in? So you got 5 and
6 in the Blackstone Funk, and then 4 in the Quarter. But you know what? These dudes are all consummate professionals.
Right.
Like
yes.
I'm the weakest link in everything.
Come on.
I'm not,
Come on.
I write the music and
Get
stuff
outta
like
here.
that, but these guys are players.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? They're like session players in LA.
Well,
you know how
they say if you're like the best in the room, you got to get yourself into another room,
yeah,
right?
man. I always make sure people are
that's
the
true.
players are better than me. So when I screw up, they sound good.
So I don't want to go deep and ask you about influences, but I think the influences are a little obvious. So what is it about that part of the world, that vibe, that time that really kind of speaks to you? Like, is it
80s, man? That's my era.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was born in '68, so I caught the tail end of the '70s. I remember a lot of the '70s, but the '80s is what that was when I was a knucklehead running around. So all that music, the drum machine era, all of that stuff, the synthesizers that came in, all of that stuff is stuck in my head.
That's cool.
So anything 80s, you just count me in.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, everything old is new again. And so you're starting to hear that sound kind of creep in. And I think you guys are at the very beginning of that, quite frankly. I think that
everybody's trying to sound like the 80s now, but they wasn't there.
Yeah.
Most of them.
But when they do 80s, they're not doing like the authentic sound that you guys are doing. They're doing like,
it's a spin-off of it. Yeah.
It's not just a hybrid. It's almost like a parody of the 80s. You know what I mean? With
if you listen to the
Weeknd's
Weeknd's record, it's very 80s influence.
It is. I mean, it's like, right. And I hear that, and I think, well, that sounds like 80s. But what you guys are doing is so much more street-level authentic, I think.
Thank you.
And that's why I just think it's cool.
I think it's like you said, it's because we lived the 80s. We were there. A lot of these people, like you said, they're processing it and emulating what they think the 80s should sound like.
Because we're kind of tied with the Minneapolis Bay Area sounds, we've all collectively have worked with people out of Prince's camp. So through the years, like I said, it inborns into your DNA because that's what we grew up, that's what we were influenced by.
Right.
And not just separately from the Minneapolis sound, but Sly and the Family Stone, Tower of Power, everything from the Bay Area. And the Bay Area is a mecca. It's a music mecca as far as where people have pulled musicians from. Yeah. So, our ties to Minneapolis is very, very deep. In fact, tonight we have a very special guest sitting on saxophone, Eddie Mininfield. And Eddie actually played with Prince.
Nice.
And Sheila E.
All right, Mr. Bivens, tell me about this.
All right, so we went back, you know, because we are an 80s Minneapolis funk / Bay Area funk band. So we went back to the 80s, and we just released this guy right here on vinyl. It's called Blue Tears, and we ripped off the back cover is a rip off of the.
It's an homage.
Jesse Johnson.
It's an homage. It's not a ripoff.
Okay. Well, Jesse
but I do see it.
Manager is actually downstairs right now.
Oh,
so.
Perfect.
We ripped it off.
It's a tribute. It's a tribute to Jesse Johnson.
Except his was pink, right? So.
Right.
And then we did blue vinyl.
That's beautiful.
And then we got a couple of tracks on here that are not released online.
Oh, good.
So you can only get them on the vinyl.
Yeah, I like that. There's always something else. There's always a book or a jazz project. Tell me you're not writing an opera.
Man, my homegirl over here. I
that's
produced
right.
her. I produced her new
Yeah.
her new album.
Yeah.
Carmen Jones.
Uh-huh.
Hers is what is it? Echoes of '86. Echoes of '86.
Love it.
So look out for that.
Love it. Okay.
That is slamming.
All right.
Produced by your homie right here, Shauny B. Yeah, that's all that's in the bag
Awesome,
right
dude.
now, man. I'm gonna get on stage and go play, man.
That's it. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much.
Love
God
you,
bless you. I love
All
you
right,
too,
man.
bro.
You have a good one.